Today, very shocking news fact: Brice Bolden. 7 Little Johnstons fans point out major clues: Brice is miserable. There are more. Liz gets advice from mom Amber as she prepares to return to work after welcoming her daughter. What advice did Liz get? I will explain everything. Do not miss this video. Hello viewers, I'm Tina. Welcome to our new video. Before going to the main topic, I have a request for those of you who don't subscribe, comment, like after watching my video. Please subscribe and stay with us, because it is very difficult for us to make a video. Let's go back to the news. 7 Little Johnstons fans point out major clues: Brice is miserable. For some time now, fans of 7 Little Johnstons have been complaining that Brice Bolden looks unhappy in scenes with Liz Johnston. There have been some clear indications recently from fans that this is the case. How did viewers feel about Brice and his actual emotions? The plot of the previous season of 7 Little Johnstons focused on Liz Johnston and Brice Bolden's separation. In due time, the couple reconciled and even welcomed a child, Leighton Bolden. As many people saw it, however, Brice had the opportunity to escape punishment and avoid punishment. In scenes from 7 Little Johnstons, Brice and Liz reconciled instead, and they even strengthened their bond by having a baby. Even though fans of 7 Little Johnstons adore Leighton and the way she has blended in with the family, many also feel sorry for Brice because he now has to deal with Liz even more and an overbearing Amber Johnston on top of that. Despite his best efforts to maintain a positive image for the TLC cameras, many TLC viewers believe that Brice has been doing his best to keep the peace by going along with the flow. But Brice is subjected to criticism and nagging from both Amber and Liz, and many people don't think he deserves it at all. One commenter recently stated, "You can tell Brice isn't happy." He even admitted in the end that Liz has been even meaner to him since the baby came. It's not a good sign if he is still this unhappy with a newborn baby, and when they recently got back together, Brice seems quite laid back, whereas Liz looks like a control freak. She corrects him and discredits him for everything he says. Even in the park, he vowed to buy the baby everything and spoil her, but Liz freaked out and said, "No, we're not doing that, she's not going to be like that." Okay, I understand, but he was just trying to be cute. I don't think he meant that she was still a baby. He is also never permitted to hold her or spend any alone time with the baby without Liz. Her parents and siblings being more responsible than me would make me furious. And further commenter added, "I find it hard to understand why they live with Amber and Trent." Yes, indeed. In their 20s, they are parents. Their family of 3 needs to be given priority. If I were Brice, too, I would be upset. Hell is where he is. I understand that they act as though it was a teenage pregnancy, but wasn't Amber around the same age when she gave birth to Jonah? A third individual questioned. Did her parents make her and Trent live in their home against their will? Allow them to grow up and use their own judgment. How do you feel about Brice Bolden and all of the issues he has been facing lately? Please share in the comments section below. Liz gets advice from mom Amber as she prepares to return to work after welcoming her daughter. What advice did Liz get? Amber Johnston is assisting Liz, her daughter, during a difficult time. In an exclusive video released to people in advance of Tuesday, January 21, 7 Little Johnstons episode, Liz talks about how hard it is to leave her baby Leighton, who she welcomed in November 2023, at home with her mother Amber as she returns to work for the first time. Without a doubt, I understand Elizabeth's situation. You know, Amber and Liz said in a joint confessional, Jonah and Elizabeth did not attend daycare when they were born. Sometimes I had to leave one of them, but other times I stayed at home. And it's quite difficult because no one else can do it like you as a mother. No one can perform it as well as you can. In addition, Amber and Liz talk about why the new mother finds the transition so challenging. It's difficult, but I assure you that you will make it through, Amber says to her daughter. And as she ages, it will become simpler. That's what's wrong, Liz replies. She is still quite young. As a toddler, everything are different. But ultimately, it's the best option because you need to be able to work and socialize, but also be able to provide, Amber responds. Telling Leighton that everything she does is for her, Liz holds her daughter and coos at her. Thankfully, Amber explains, you can leave her here instead of taking her to daycare. Right now, too risky for daycare, Liz continues. In the confessional, Liz says she's thankful for her parents' help when her kid experienced some health issues. Because she is smaller than average, I was really not prepared for daycare, so I am really thankful that my parents are here to watch over her. Liz adds, I don't want to be that annoying person who calls up there every 20 minutes to check on her because that's what I would have done. Even though her mother tells her it's time to depart, Liz struggles to actually leave the house. According to Liz, I anticipate a picture every hour. I'll be here between 1 and 2 for my lunch break. I'll take a picture even if she's screaming, Amber assures. This is within our grasp. I started working. As she bids Liz farewell with her grandchild, Amber continues, take care of your patients. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel.